Welcome. How are you feeling? That was quite the impressive magic you performed yesterday. I must admit, I'm still struggling to understand exactly what happened.
I don't think my magic wants to be understood. I would much rather remain an enigma to us all.
I can empathize with that. You did a good thing for that kid yesterday. Even if I'll never agree with the decision to send him off to the academy.
It was the best outcome, given the situation.
I know. Even if I detest logic, sometimes we have to follow it. The academy will probably be the safest place for him from now on. He doesn't strike me as the type who'd survive on the road alone for very long. Even I had help in the beginning.
And here I thought you were supposed to be some all-powerful magician.
Well, I am, obviously. But I was a child once, too. I don't remember much from the cleansing. I must have been 5 or younger when it happened. I remember the screaming and the flames. And then from the ashes, someone hauled me up into the sun. A new life. The Empire would never admit it. But there are many mages living under their noses across the land. Powerful mages who stay out of the way of non-magi humans. Some of these fancy themselves collectors of sorts, scouring the earth for talented individuals to recruit. That's what happened to me. I was brought into a guild of spellcasters who raised and educated me, trained me to become a force of nature. Would you believe me if I told you once upon a time I had ambitions to change the world?
You? Ambitions? No way.
It was the foolish dream of an equally foolish boy. I thought if I just became powerful enough, if I studied and trained harder than any mage before me, then I could be the one to change things. I learned soon enough how ridiculous that idea was. I left the guild. They didn't share my grand vision of reform, and arrogant as I was, I didn't think I needed them. So I left, and I learned. And the more I knew, the more I was lost. The more you know about the world, the more insignificant your own existence becomes. As you realize, the world is a rolling boulder, and we are ants in its path. Yet I came here, fueled by my own morbid sense of curiosity. One last grand attempt of the genius who wanted to change the world. I didn't expect to succeed, to survive. And then I met you. You are possibly the most perplexing individual I have ever met. You took an already absurd world and turned it on its head. But even so, I'm grateful for our time together.
I'm grateful for your friendship as well, Michael. Thank you for sticking this out with me.
Anytime, my friend. Though, I'd prefer to take a short break in between our next world-saving adventure. Maybe next time, we can deal with something less life-threatening like bandits, pirates, maybe a dragon.
Ah, you know me. Not like I've anything better to do than save the world.
Then that's a deal, my friend. That's a deal.
Here you go, Caden.
A list? I don't understand. What is this, Mime?
I wrote down all the places you should go visit in town once the demons are gone. The bakery is an obvious one. Also, the town square at twilight looks really pretty. And there's this bridge over the brook. If you climb down underneath, you can watch these tiny fish swim upstream and...
But, Mime, I thought you were going to show all these places to me.
I would love to, but you've seemed a bit uncomfortable around me lately, so I figured you'd rather go alone.
Mime, I'm sorry.
I thought I told you to stop apologizing already.
I know, and I'm going to try harder at forgiving myself. So, save your list, okay? I want you to be the one showing me around.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
And then you wrap the ends around like this to lock the knot in place. Careful! You don't want to accidentally snap the stem.
That's easy for you to say. These things are very delicate.
Nah, it's just your hands that are too big. Hi! You here to help as well?
Mime's a tough teacher. Seems like you've got your work cut out for you, Caden.
He's doing all right for a beginner, as long as he only uses the sturdy flowers.
I'm still struggling a little with the purpose of this exercise. I understand that you make these wreaths for aesthetic reasons, but won't the flowers just wilt?
Well, sure, but until they do, they look really cute.
Something pretty until it wilts, huh? What an odd form of art.
You know, when you think about it, isn't all art kinda odd?
Well, the need to express yourself is part of being human, but the mediums are quite different. My people have a rich art culture, but nothing like this. The materials used are always permanent. Statues or glass figurines, jewelry cut from precious stones or metals. It's all designed to last forever. Something to leave behind that others might remember you by. Spending time making something like this brittle thing, knowing full well it's temporary. I quite like it.
Really? I'm glad, because we still got a few more to go for making enough for everyone.
I see.
That's my cue to get out of here. Have fun.
Won't you give us a hand? Now that we are alone, I needed to talk to you about something, actually. What?
You looked way too serious. Lighten up, Caden.
But I can't. When every time I close my eyes, I see you fall again. When we were fighting Ronan, you put yourself so easily in harm's way. I saw the light leave your eyes for a moment, and it scared me to my core. It drives me insane, thinking that in that moment, you could have been gone, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even tell you how much I care about you.
I care about you too, Caden.
You do? Can I?
Please.
Hi, you two. I found a bunch more flowers for us. Is everything okay?
Everything's just perfect, Mime. Don't you worry.
You know, Victoria, with my invisibility spell, I could really help you out with gathering information. If you want to know what some sketchy people are discussing, I could just sneak in and...
No, Mime.
But...
I'm not trusting you with something as dangerous as that. Knowing you, you'd trip over yourself on the way and reveal yourself.
that...
It would be dangerous if you got caught on your own like that. You better stick close so I can keep you safe. Got it?
Victoria...
Now, let's get back to it, okay?
Right.